one individual, the former executive officer of the class of the school year 78-79. And I'd like to call up Mr. John Waterhouse at this time, who for the past 34 years has kept in contact, kept the torch going, passing it on to this generation of cadets. And we have a special presentation, John. Come on up here. I got one for you. You've been making presentations for 34 years. I'm going to give you one after 16 years. Over the years, we've moved from different spots. Our original home was right over here across from the gym, and we were in some portables for a couple years while they were constructing the buildings, and then now into where our current home is. And John, we found this Fort Lauderdale High School, NJROTC, school year 1977-78, which you would have been a junior that year, correct? And son of a gun, staff of 77-78, and there is Mr. John Waterhouse. Okay? The year that you had that year, because I don't know how we found it, where we had it stacked in a box someplace, but we'd like to make that presentation. I hope you enjoy it. Actually, I have here back then. But anyhow, as Commander said, I've been around for a little while, seen a lot of units come and go. The guests that are sitting up here tonight and the cadets that are out here today is a world that's merging together. And it's something you have to take in your heart and really run with it. Over the years, I've been employed in different things and have my own business. And I always had a couple of guys go, why are you here 15 minutes early? And you got your job done on time. And we don't do that. Well, that's not my DEA. Why is that? I'm Naval NJROTC. I'm 15 minutes early to leave my ship meet. I get my job done on time. That's what we do. We're Navy, or flying else, however you want to look at it. The men and women that are sitting up here, some of them have seen combat. Some of them had to do things they didn't want to do. But why are they here? They're supporting you. As time goes on, I hope you come up here and support the next unit as time goes by. The future that you have in front of you is just outstanding. Yes, there was only one unit way back when I was around, and I watched a lot of my classmates, fellow students, West Point, Naval Academy, Citadel. We went all over. We're now the retirees coming out of the units and things of that nature. We've left our mark, now it's time for you to leave your mark. And a lot of you will. You don't leave a big footprint. That's what we're all striving for. I've seen a lot of pride in you today. Like I said, I've seen a lot of units come and go. Coming through the parking lot. Watch how you dress, how you walk, how you talk to each other. How you greeted a guest that you had no idea who that person was. Utmost respect. You got a heck of a unit this year, you should be proud of it. Your commanding officer needs a slap on the back. He or she has done well for you this year, as well as Commander-in-Chief. All right? So remember, you're flying out when it's fall, you are ROTC. This award actually started in my class of 79, because there was always one or two students that had the entire heart and soul of the unit. And they may not have made rank, they may not have been the CO like I was. But the bottom line is, when you turned around and asked a question, that student was there, had their hand out ready to go. And that's the student that deserves this type of award. And from what I understand this year, Jessica Plummer. Chief, I think you got something down.
Good evening. I love seeing smiling faces. I don't like to talk much. Okay. But I did get together with the seniors in the ROTC this year. I said, well, you know what? You guys need to turn around and do something for the man. I looked at the bulkheads, the civilians as walls, and I said, man, he's got like 3,474,000 plaques. So we went out and we did something a little bit different. So, Commander, if you would step in front of our CO and XO, they have something for you.
Bring your PT gear tomorrow. Every one of them.
We're taking to present you with, sir, as a little token of appreciation for everything you've done. But most of all, it's personalized and take it home and put it on your wall where it belongs to show how much the cadets love you.
Not only Friday, but bring it Monday too. Thank you very much. That's real nice, and that will go in a special place. All right. I owe you one, Chief. He sleeps with one eye open. Ladies and gentlemen, this time I'd like to honor a special honor to the young men and women that are going into our service this upcoming year, or over the summer. I'd like to call up Cadet Petty Officer, second class, the one-year winners. Officer, second class, Travis Sinclair. Cadet Chief Petty Officer Alexis Phillips. Cadet Chief Mitchell Harper. Cadet Lieutenant J.G. Malik Smith. Cadet Lieutenant J.G. Ivan Izagari. And our commanding officer, Ariel Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 12 years now, our country's been at war in Iraq, Afghanistan, and the clouds of war or violence that are in the Middle East. These young men, myself, were one time young, and we were called to serve our country. And I'd like to give special recognition to you, Ariel. These people, these young cadets here have already stepped into the Navy, Army. Now the idea, the program, the Navy ROTC is not about putting students into the military services. Yes, that's an option, But these 7 young men and women, Dewanye is going into the Navy, Travis is going into the Navy, Alexis, I said, is going into the Army, Mitch into the National Guard, Ivan into the Army, and Ariel Cruz into the Navy. So we could have built a ship here or started an Army post. But I'd like for you, please, to recognize them for their commitment, their honor, their courage, and to serve their country. Please give them a round of applause. Cadets, then face forward, march. Chief Tyson and I have an award, and actually John Waterhouse talked about it, the Heart and Soul Award. I'd like Freddie to come up here for a minute. We're going to present Freddie with a Heart and Soul Award. For the past 4 years at 6:30 in the morning when I usually arrive, maybe I haven't had my first cup of coffee, there's been this kid knocking on my door, comes in, and just first thing out was every day, 180 days of school year, so multiply that times 4. Commander, what can I do for you? What do we got going on? John talked about heart and soul. Freddie is the ultimate ROTC cadet. Even to the point of taking in a fellow cadet that's basically been homeless for the last 6 months. Him and his mother and father have taken them in. I can't begin to tell you all the things that Freddie's done. If he had a grade on activities, he did 98%, probably close to 100. I can't remember the times. He wasn't at a drill meeting. He wasn't at a community service event. He wasn't at a fundraiser. He wasn't helping out another cadet. You see these young men and women come in fresh out, fresh from graduating in May from middle school, and then 4 years later they're sitting out here, they're going on to college, they're going on into the military. It's a pleasure to serve, be with them, to be part of their lives for 4 years, a high school period of time. And Freddie, I'm going to miss you, my friend. And I'm excited about next year, but this is always emotional for me, and the biggest crier of all time, our principal. Freddie, thank you very much for everything you've done. At this time, I'd like to call up another cadet. I'd like to call up here, just stand here by the podium, Cadet Lieutenant J.G. Ivan Izagiri. I'm going to write a book someday when I retire. I already have one chapter reserved for Ivan. One of the things I've learned in 16 years, the sad part of teaching is some of the things that you see the kids that they have to go through. And I would say, without a doubt, in my 16 years, I've never seen a cadet that has had to go through what Ivan has to go through the last, well, definitely the last 2 years that I've known him. I've never seen a kid like this. To keep on smiling, keep on trying, doing the best he can, the best 110% all the time. And I think it was in January or February when Governor Scott came to visit the school, just by chance. We were having an inspection out in the bus loop, and he was touring, and Governor Scott served in the Navy. And he talked to me for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes and saying what a great adventure that was and how it made him a man, because he did